to a station that believes in you. We are the pride of the people. This is High Power 102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
The time is 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. Here is the iPower 102.7 FM Media News. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. First, the headlines. Ondo government frowns illegal billboards. Abducted students regain freedom. On the foreign scene, car bomb claim generals' lives. And in sports, stakeholders sign notes of warning. Details of this and more in a moment. Please stay tuned. Glad to have you back, and now the news in detail, beginning from the home front. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has promised a more constructive and more mutually respectful relationship with the media in the state. The governor made this assurance during the media parley, hosting media executives at the banquet hall of the Government House, Akure, where he outlined his administration's approach to information dissemination, accountability, and engagement with the press. Reflecting on the early days of his tenure, which began in December 2023, Aiyedatiwa acknowledged that misinformation and unverified narratives often dominated public discourse, creating misunderstandings and tension between the press and the government. He therefore reiterated his administration's commitment to transparency, freedom of expression, and closer engagement with journalists. Still in Ondo State, the Senior Special Assistant to the Ondo State Governor on Signage and Advertisement, Yomi Oyekon, has raised the alarm over the sudden and widespread proliferation of political billboards, advertisement, and other visual campaign materials across the state. In a press release, Oyekon said he had observed with growing concern the unchecked erection and display of political campaign materials in several parts of the state. He further stressed that the erection, display, or placement of any billboard, banner, poster, or outdoor political advertisement without prior communication and express approval from the Ondo State Signage and Advertisement Agency is illegal and a clear violation of extant regulations guiding the outdoor advertising in the state. And to security matters, after a month in captivity, 130 Nigerian school children abducted in Niger State have been released. Reports say that they were freed after a military intelligence-driven operation and are expected to arrive in Niger State capital, Minna, today. The children were among more than 300 people kidnapped from a Catholic boarding school in Papiri village on the 21st of November. While some managed to escape almost immediately, about 100 others were freed earlier this month, and 35 students and teachers are still unaccounted for. You're still listening to Me The News from iPower 102.7 FM, Emuri, Inioluwa. Still to come on the foreign scene, a car bomb claims general's life, and in sports, stakeholders sign notes of warning.
Whether you're tuning in for breaking news, in-depth analysis, or community updates, High Power 102.7 FM remains your most trusted source. Because when it comes to news, the truth matters. High Power FM 102.7.
Welcome back, and now to the foreign scene. A car bomb in southern Moscow has killed a senior Russian general. Report says that Russia's investigative committee had opened a probe into the murder of head of the training department within the General Staff, Lieutenant General Fanil Savarov. The general was killed when an explosive device detonated underneath his car in the south of the Russian capital. Still on the foreign scene, following a mass shooting that targeted a Hanukkah event at Sydney Bondi Beach, killing 15 people, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has apologized to the country's Jewish community. He pledged that his government would work daily to protect Jewish Australians and uphold the fundamental right to be proud of who they are, to practice their faith, educate their children, and to engage in Australian society in the fullest way possible. It could be recalled that a father and son were accused of opening fire on a Jewish festival at the Bondi Beach on December 14th, killing 15 people and wounding dozens more in one of the deadliest mass shootings in Australian history. And now to the sporting arena, where former Chelsea striker Chris Sutton and ex-England forward Sue Smith have warned against ruling Aston Villa out of the title race. The former England international believe that the Unai Emery side have kept surprising their doubters with 10th straight wins now. Villa beat Manchester United 2-1 to keep their third place in the Premier League table, just 1 point behind Manchester City, who are 2 points behind Arsenal. Aston Villa also beat Manchester United despite not being at their best against Ruben Amorim's inconsistent side. To end the iPower 102.7 FM Media News, let's take another look at the main points. We told you in the course of the bulletin that the Senior Special Assistant to the Ondo State Governor on Signage and Advertisement, Yomi Oyekon, has raised the alarm over the sudden and widespread proliferation of political billboards. We also informed you that after a month of captivity, 130 Nigerian school children abducted in Niger State have been released. On the foreign scene, we informed you that a car bomb in southern Moscow has killed a senior Russian general. And finally, in the sporting arena, we informed you that former Chelsea striker Chris Sutton and ex-England forward Sue Smith have warned against ruling Aston Villa out of the title race. And that was the iPower 102.7 FM Midday News, edited by Olukemi Ajibola. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. Many thanks for listening and a beautiful afternoon to you.